Hello and welcome to the 2022 December Madness Final Front 9 coverage. Before we get started, I just want to make a couple of shout outs. First to Just Games Lex for sponsoring our bag tags the past couple of years. They also have an awesome assortment of discs and other games. I also want to shout out Holton Design for the awesome club merch that they've put out for the past couple of years as well. Our format today is match play between Lee Swenson and Mike Martin going for that first and second place position. On the same card, we will also have Finton McGrath and Brinson Mullis battling it out for third and fourth place, also match play. Commentary today will be hosted by myself, Leo Stevens-Lubin, and I'll be joined by Chris McGrath, and Finn McGrath will also be here just to provide a little insight to some of his shots.
All right, we got a flyover here of hole one. The flyover there was the left-hand fairway. If you know the W&L course, you know that there's also a right side option.
Coverage and presentation of the final round of the 2002 Winter Madness. 2003 now, but here's the finals, and the third and fourth place match going to go off on the same card. On our championship match, Lee Swenson versus Mike Martin. Lee Swenson is going to take the box first.
This play the left-hand turnover line, but it looks like he might be lining up for a safer shot on the right.
Ooh, that's kind of flat.
And it looks like he's safe up there.
You know, second in the championship match, Mr. Mike Martin.
Hey!
Mike's got a pretty big forehand, so he's probably going to do his usual shot, turnover forehand up the right side.
Looks like he might not have turned it over quite enough.
I think he looks like he got safe, though.
Mullis. Rockbridge County's own Brinson Mullis.
Brinson's another one of those backhand turnover guys.
And that's one of the risks of that backhand turnover line is pulling into that first tree.
Rockbridge Disc Golf, Finton McGrath.
There we go. Finn, did you change your shot selection? Were you going to go the right side the whole time, or did you think about like what happened with Brinson there?
I did, and I just decided that it was definitely a lot safer, definitely after Brinson's shot.
Yep.
I think that's a smart play. And there's Brinson's second shot. And is this his third shot now?
Yeah, that was another bad one. Hit another tree. Still way out for that third shot, but finally got up somewhat close.
So he'll be putting for a 4 there. And here's Lee's second shot.
That was a good up on the green.
And then here's your second shot. You going with the Nova there?
Yep.
That was a good looking shot.
Mike's just got through in the clear.
I don't think he was playing that low skip shot there. Came out a little low for him. Oh, Lee's not going to like that one. He wanted to start off with a good putt.
Good putt for Mike. In for 3.
No wobble, never hurt no one.
And what happened with the, did Brinson pick up there? So Finn's 1 up now?
Yeah.
Finn and Mike both 1 up?
Going into the second hole, we will have Finn up just by 1, and it looks like Mike as well.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
Yeah.
And this hole, too, it's just so wide open. You know, you wouldn't feel bad tying this hole, but you really wouldn't want to give up a stroke on this one. I couldn't see where Mike's shot ended up. Did he end up in the woods, or?
I think Mike ended up a little bit short of the opening, right in that area between the road and the right side opening that you really just don't want to be in. Eliminates a birdie look.
And Lee's shot looked pretty good. Couldn't quite see how it finished. Finn, how was your shot there? That looks pretty good. A little short?
It was a little short and a little bit right from me.
Brinson hoping to get that one back that he lost to you on the first hole.
Looks like Brinson came a little bit wide there.
Okay, is that your upshot there, Finn?
Yep.
Looks like you got in there nice and close.
That would be Brinson's upshot in a very similar spot. And Mike doesn't quite get through the trees. This is Lee for birdie. Or for 2. And he gets it. I believe that will take him and Mike back to even after 2.
Oh, it was a little high in the chains. Make you a little nervous there?
Yeah.
All right, hole 3, short hole, a little bit of turnover. You'd get away with a nice straight shot. Only about 230 feet, a little downhill. Want to get this one. And it looks like Lee did not quite get through the gap.
A little bit of an early kick there on the left side.
Mike playing the turnover, or the forehand rather.
Oh, man.
And that also got caught up on the left. And that just looked like it came out a little early, Finn.
Yeah. I was feeling the nerves from that last putt. Came out a little bit high.
And then it looks like Brinson followed your line right into the same part of the woods there. Now, this is a tough spot where you are, so you're trying to play up the left side and get back over to the fairway?
Yeah, I threw one of my most understable discs, but it didn't get all the way back.
And then Lee fighting through from there, similar spot.
Brinson looking for that little forehand flick through, and he gets it.
Yeah, he did a nice job getting through there.
Mike luckily in the open for him with a nice, easy upshot, but it looks like it kicks that tree right. Might be a tough putt.
And Mike wishes he had that one back. Lee, that's in for Lee's par there. Brinson in for a par. And Finn, I think I missed your putt there, but you missed your putt a little off to the left there.
Yeah.
So, does that bring you and Brinson to even then?
Yep, me and Brinson even, and Mike and Lee.
I think Lee is up 2 or up 3, I believe, after this. Nice little head start.
That's where you want to be, up 3 after 3.
Mike shaking his head, didn't really like that drive.
Now, I was not there, and I don't know any of the results of this, so you all have to tell me some of these drives. I can't really tell where they're landing. How was Brinson's drive there? Did he get down in?
I do believe he actually got up a little bit further than the opening that you want to be in.
And how was that, Finn? That looked, I thought I saw that starting to hop down into the gap. Is that a good shot?
It did, but it went a tiny bit long of the gap, and it was a tough turnover putt for me.
Well, we'll see that in a minute.
Mike misses a long 2.
Lee misses that, and
He gets a
little
roll.
bit
Yeah,
low.
yeah, that's gonna be tester.
Tester
Okay, I can see where you are there.
Oh, just a
Just a
little
little left.
early, little left. Brinson with the long putt. He knocks down the only 2 on the card.
So that's Brinson going 1 up on you. Oh
Oh.
no! And another roll.
That will give Mike 1 back, so I believe Lee is now just up 2. Hole 5 is just a straight shot, right down a tight tunnel, so you just want to make sure that you get through without hitting any trees.
Should be easy, right?
Doesn't always feel that way. But it does for Mike right there. Wow, with the ace run, ends up right behind the basket. That's got to
That's
put
what
the
you want.
nerves right back on Lee. He follows up with a pretty decent upshot, the rare forehand.
Brinson's looking for trees over there on the right. Did he get through?
No, looks like he caught a tree and kicked even more right than he was.
It looks like you pulled yours to the right too. Did you get through? Find a gap there?
This is me, second shot.
A little bit left. Brinson going for a putt, but doesn't quite connect. It's Lee for 2. And not quite there. It was close.
I left myself with a bit of a comebacker after that last putt.
Which just chained out. Lee for 3. So if Mike can hit this, that'll be his 2, and he'll bring it back to, there it is, Lee up just by 1.
And Brinson, did he get one on you on that one, Finn?
That
Yeah.
was one more for
So is that Brinson 1 up?
Brinson, I think, is 2 up now.
Hole 6, probably one of the more difficult par 3s aside from 15. You just have to hook it really hard to the left. Really favors a backhand stable disc. And looks like Mike laces that.
That is a great shot.
Really good. Circle 1,
Can't do that much better.
maybe 20 at the most. Maybe closer to 15. Lee follows
Another
it
great
up.
shot. Yep.
A little further outside, maybe 25, 28. Looks pretty good for Brinson. No trees hit.
I caught a pretty early tree and I just kicked left. And it left me with a tough hole.
Oh, that was a good throw, though. You're always lucky if you kick left off the first available
Yeah.
on this hole.
Brinson's just trying to lay up there, get close.
Playing safe. Lee's second.
That's a
huge
great
two.
birdie. Wow. But Mike's inside that. Oh no.
That one's got to hurt. Getting big putted right when you're about to take it back. Good putt from Brinson. I think that brings him up one more.
Yep.
How are you feeling at this point? Down 3.
Well, after hole 1, I was feeling pretty good, but after those 3 holes, you got 3 up, maybe even 4 holes.
I guess he got 4, right? Because he's 3 up on you now.
Feeling pretty terrible about it.
Lee knocked down right in the center.
That's the
Goes for
interesting thing about
forehand.
the match play, though. You know, every hole is its own little game.
Another big forehand rip by Mike. Sails right over the basket. That's probably circle's edge, but very obstructed.
Yeah, lots of stuff back there. It looked like that might have been turned over a little too much.
Yeah, Brinson not quite getting the line with that forehand.
What are you throwing here, Finn?
I am throwing my white essence.
Oh, it looks like you hit that. Oh, look at that. Wow.
It was just about the perfect
Great line.
line, but
Yeah.
unlucky tree.
So Brinson got close there.
Yeah, good upshot. Lee with a forehand up there.
That was a good run.
Oh, Mike just not being able to get out of the trees. He's now putting 3.
I know what you guys think, but match play really makes me wish bad things would happen to the person I'm playing against, much more than stroke play.
Yeah, I would say so, honestly. And it also makes me not feel as bad about getting a quadruple bogey.
Right. Oh, wow.
But speaking of feeling bad about getting a bogey, that is an unfortunate putt.
So that's you getting one back there, Finn?
Yeah.
Yep, Brinson's now back to 2 up.
That's funny that I said that just then. I was not actually wishing for Brinson to miss that putt, I swear. All right, this is a tricky hole, hole 8. Up and over.
That was an unfortunate kick from Lee. Leaves him about the red tees on this hole.
And Mike played the big forehand around there.
Mike again with another big forehand. He's been ripping those with a yellow and red Halo Wraith, I think.
And how'd that drive go, Finn? Where'd that end up?
I think that ended up, I think it kicked pretty early and got just behind the log on the left.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a tough spot. Finn's throwing his second shot right now. I think might have hit another tree.
Yeah, this led me to a pretty tough hole and didn't look like I was gonna be able to tie it up.
We had a pretty good gallery out there watching the round. A lot of Rockridge Disc Golf hoodies in the group. Lee getting that 3. That was a nice par save.
now is this where Mike's drive ended up?
This is Mike's second shot. Another big forehand. He knocks it down.
All right, so where does that put them?
I think that's back to even between the two.
Big swings.
Yeah, a lot of play. Hole 9 tends to be a big forehand smash down to the basket, but some players will do a backhand turnover. I know in our club we've gotten a couple of aces recently from mid-range backhand turnovers.
Or even putter. Cobb's was with a putter, wasn't it?
Midnight
Maybe?
Prowl, I think that's
Okay.
a mid-range, pretty sure. Oh, yeah. Adam might have thrown I think Adam threw a fairway.
Mike looks like he ended up close to 10's tee pad.
Oh,
Oh, a little too
that's
deep.
a deep, unfortunate branch. Now,
Those are
right off
easy
the
threes
bat
there.
here, this one completely disappeared on me when I was filming it. Brinson threw it to the moon, but when we got down there, it's a pretty decent putt. Finn with that
Beautiful
clean
turnover. And that shot usually ends up a little bit long, but
And it did.
and it did there.
It did.
Yeah.
Mike putting for 2. Kind of holds
Good
it.
bid. It had the height.
They're probably both feeling the nerves here coming into the end of the front 9.
Looked like Lee went right over the top there. Finn with a long putt here for your 2. It's never had the height.
Not quite enough. Lee's comebacker for 3. Should be pretty straightforward.
And
Taps
it
it
went,
in.
it went straight forward, right toward us into the basket.
That it did.
And that's Brinson for 2.
That's Brinson for 2.
I think actually that was Brinson for 3. I
Oh,
missed
that's
his-
right. I missed his upshot on that one.
Okay, so
So
that
that
so you
was,
all pushed that hole.
That was
Yeah.
a push. Well, that concludes the front 9 coverage. It's a pretty close match, honestly, for both first and second and third and fourth. So we'll see how it plays out in the second 9.
All right, see if anybody goes with their ESP nuke.
All right, we'll catch you there.